That's right. Good morning. It's a great morning. It's a great day. We tuned in, tapped in, turned on. We ready? What's up? Let's go to the Alpha Trading Discord. There we are. Now let's share a little chart. Let's share a little chart.
Papa.
Pow pow. Pow pow, motherfucker.
We're good.
Pew 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 pew. It's literally dark outside. We got it's gonna be a thunderstorm stream.
Patchy in there.
Yeah, let's hope we stay. Let's hope we stay powered up.
Damn solar panel didn't charge up this morning.
All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Swimming with sharks.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
We're swimming with sharks for sure. We are swimming with these sharks. Yeah, this So these bulls come out trying to run SPY up above this reverse wave trend pre-market. It is above it right now, but you also got the 9 and 33 log MA up here causing some problems for sure. 100%. You can see how market closed yesterday. Wow, a little bit of a sell-off, I'd say. A little bit of a sell-off. It was kind of no-brainer to me. No-brainer to me. This thing was going to pop pre-market. Just using my little workflows. There was definitely bull div on the 15-minute. But this is how it closed, right? Both Z-scores up. Returns oscillator up. Entropy turning up. With the 9-minute entropy. Prediction model flip. Love it. Good stuff. The read I did not really like was this variance coming down positively correlated. Because, yeah, on the 15-minute, it's negative. Kind of threw me a little out of whack, but that's okay. What I thought was going to happen is exactly what's happening. Thought Dixie was going to pull back overnight. Dixie pulled back a little bit overnight. Now Dixie's trying to find some legs. Show you here what Dixie's dealing with, though. It's not having an issue, though. I'm telling you. Everybody be careful out there. We're going to have to watch this first. We're going to have to get this market open. See here, beating up against this weekly R1 right now. It's a red dotted line. Guys, this is a fun indicator, man. This is a powerful indicator when you understand it, right? We got, pretty much some fairly new people that are really starting to get it. It's great, man. Once you tackle this stuff, it's an addiction. Be careful. You'll be sitting at the freaking computer all day studying this stuff. But hey, man, the grinders, the ones that really tackle this stuff, you're gonna be very happy. You're gonna be very happy, man. Leading information matters. So yeah, Dixie's dealing with this R1 on the weekly. That's the first resistance level on the weekly volatility range. Here's the top side down here. All right, Dixie's little pullback here. Bam. Sent a wick right to the center of the daily range. All right, picked up some liquidity. It's running now. Got the monthly S1 here. All right, got it. Tell you what, man, Dixie did it yesterday. It's literally, if you look at this monthly S1 and where the distribution is for the daily, this monthly S1 is damn near the mean. All right, it's really, really right there, right about the mean of the distribution, Laplacian normal today. Pretty cool. This is, so what am I saying? This gets up above this monthly S1, get some 15-minute candles closed. There's a quite possible, we could run up here, maybe really get into this first standard deviation. Gonna have to see how it reacts up here at the top side of the 68.3 if it gets up above these levels. Trust me, these bears are going to fight hard right here. Right? These bears are going to fight hard. And it's in their court. Right? It really is. It's in the bears' court, especially after this little pullback here. Going to have to hammer it down. If not, man, these Dixie bulls will run this thing up. You'll see these markets pull back. But this is wow. Jesus. was a deep rumbling thunder. It sounded like the world's ending out here. Oh, keep it together. We're Alpha Trading's live streaming. There will be no tornadoes. No.
Not that.
Life of living in Tornado Alley. Oh boy. A lot when I was a kid, man. I remember some pretty scary times. Got a roof ripped off. Nah, that was fun. That was real exciting, especially dude. I was like 5. I still can remember. You have
So something funny happened. I don't know if you guys know about the tinfoil hat about people can control the weather, but after South Africa wasn't disclosing what was on the boat, or whatever that bullshit was,
bro. That's
South
not
Africa had its
conspiracy,
first tornado
right?
ever in the history of Southern Africa. There was a tornado that came and pretty much ruined the town when I was down there. Where I was doing study.
Man, they've been controlling the weather for decades, brother. They've been controlling the weather for decades. It's not a. Anytime you see people going, it's a conspiracy. No, it's true. It's a disinformation artist trying to. Dude, the military and industrial complex is out of control. We don't reel them back in.
Cloud seeding is an old technology with silver, silver dust.
100%. 100%.
There's 2 types. There's cloud seeding, that's when you're flying a plane around and dropping particles in the air. Then there's ones that they do with radio frequencies.
Yeah, dude, bro.
That's the one.
Bro.
Shh, don't say that.
Yeah. Frequency and vibration. They're creating weather with frequency and vibration. 100%.
Positive vibration.
But what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's okay, brother. Who do we got in the chat here? Can't read the charts. Oh, pound yen. Favorite Forex pair, huh? All right. Since we got a new guy in the chat, I'll give you some pound yen. I'll give you a little pound yen real quick. Let's go off the reservation here real quick. Boom. Well, pound's doing what it's doing. It's like pound is pounding the yen as we speak. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is why when we tell people when you first start trading the VEPS, come over to Forex because some of the moves are incredible. Look at this stuff. Look at this wick. This wick right here went right to the second standard deviation. All right, second standard deviation, normal distribution, then dumped it out to where? Guys, second standard deviation to the downside. That's a hell of a move. When you got a range in between the 2 SDs, and then you get a rip right back up like this, look out, man. Look out. They're just clearing people out right here. Clearing people out. Yeah, pound yen, huh? Looks good right now. But listen. So if we just ranged inside the second standard deviation, this is a pretty big range. No, there's a 95.4% chance this pair closes below 180.5 and closes above 176.3. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a big range. What is it? 3.7 points or something. So yeah, why does that help? Well, because we're at the top side right now. So like I said, 95.4% chance. Look, am I interested in longing this right now? Absolutely not. Not today. Not today. You're at a 95.4% distribution level. What that means is there's a 4.6% chance this data set's going to close above this area. Now, I'm not saying this can't go back up to the weekly volatility range right here. Look how the pair played in this weekly volatility range right here. All right, the yellow line is the center of it. The wings, there's the top side, bottom side. You can see rejected right off the center, and that was this pullback that led to today's. I love that. When I see the distribution act like this, this proves what we do. This proves that the algos, we don't even need to prove it. We know for a fact that the high frequency trading firm algorithms program with the VEPS, volatility, entropy, probabilities, and statistics. So you keep an eye on this pair today, my man, in the chat. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so here's the 95 for Laplace distribution range. These are both 95.4% levels, just different distribution models. So when it comes to Laplace distribution, there's a 95.4% chance it pulls back inside just a tick over 180. But then you're dealing with the monthly range. Hey man, why is this clear out? There's so much volatility right here. Look, you got the weekly volatility range here, and here's a big monthly range, right? Big monthly range. Bam, bam, bam. This area right here. Yeah, it's definitely pulling back from here probably. And let's see. I bet you we go over here. I'm only going to do this for another second. We got some stuff we need to get into. But since you asked so nicely, I am on pound yen. I want to see this 15-minute. Yeah, man, look at the bear div. This is not an RSI, my friend. All right. This is a returns oscillator. The RSI is a lagging indicator. Stochastics lag. Simple exponential moving averages lag. Everything in traditional technical analysis that's built on price lags. Why? Why do we say that with confidence? Because price action follows returns. Price action doesn't follow price. People are using these lagging indicators when the whole thing about trading, especially when you're up against these behemoths, these high frequency trading firm algorithms, guys, you got to wake up. You need leading information. Leading information. Everybody wonders why these big firms do so well. They have leading information, right? They know where these levels are at and they play off of them. Keep that in mind. And there was all the bear div, right? There's a lot of bear div happening right now on this pair. Probably going to pull back. Power mean band super tight. Let me throw this up on a 4-hour real quick. See what this thing's beating its head against. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if it's at the wave trend. Reverse wave trend. We don't use anything traditional TA wise. And yes, we have built everything you see here. This is built in-house. What did I literally just say? You look at this indicator long enough, you know exactly what these data sets are doing. What just happened on this 4-hour? Right? Went up. You were outside the bottom of the power mean band. This is the power mean band. All the little pink and blue lines right here. When you get outside of it, returns mean revert, price action follows. You usually end up sending a wick into the reverse wave trend. That's the white dotted line. It's exactly what happened earlier. All right, so we're gonna stay there, but we're gonna get off here. Got to get over to SPY. I want to see what this thing's doing pre-market. Yeah, there you go. There's a good introduction to the VEPS. This is what we do here, man. Follow us.
Yeah, boy.
We're here every day from Monday through Friday, man. Monday through Friday. SPY. There we go. And you watch us long enough, you'll be like, what the hell? These guys nail shit almost every day. There's a reason. You go out, watch YouTube, watch these other TradingView streams. Look at the information these people are using. They're all using lagging information. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see them all coming over now for trading. What are these guys up to? What's this leading information they're talking about? The VEPS. Volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. That's what we do here. Again. So here is just like, I'm sure I want to say how many people even probably thought SPY was going to be up pre-market. I did, because the VEPS told me it was going to be up pre-market. But you can see where the pre-market pump is going to right now. What, 455.59. You're up above yesterday's daily range, inside the 68.3 from yesterday. Here's the thing. Where's the new daily range going to be? With this gap up we had yesterday morning, this is kind of tough, man. Now, I said, you can go into the stream. I said I thought the new daily was going to be around 454. Just because of this intense volatility to the downside. Probably going to pull back into here. And I'm always looking for some wicks. I don't like these wicks here. This was from yesterday. When I'm looking for the daily volatility range from this day, I'm not going to look at that stuff. But I am looking at this area. Right around 454 is where I was thinking. So this does open up above where I think this daily range is going to be. But guys, I've been wrong before on these big volatile moves, trying to nail it down. Usually I'm really good at it. These are the tough days. I mean, it could be up here right around where the pre-market is. It would not shock me if this daily range doesn't really change very much. These bulls and bears knows where the big algos, they know where these areas are at. The battle's on. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, just like the previous day, if this daily range doesn't change very much. Could stay right in here. I could have been about a point off. We'll see. So the bulls are going to try to push it up above. Bears are going to try to push it down. Does that make a big difference? It sure does. Depending on where the new daily volatility range is, it means everything, especially with, okay, so we're going to open up here. Well, look where the new 68.3 Laplace is coming in from down here. So you're going to be up above 68.3 Laplace distribution range. This is going to be a fun opening. Get ready for some volatility probably. We're going to see some volatile action. Here's how the 4-hour closed, right? Had that bear div. Had the bear div. I mean, guys, as soon as it was crossing down the zero mean, bammo, had the drop. I mean, that thing, and we nailed this, excuse me. We nailed this yesterday. It was a good day. Good day in trading, man. I mean, I got into some puts for today's expiration yesterday. They got so juicy, I had to close that position out. I didn't even wait till today. Was that smart? I don't know. You tell me. Look at pre-market. I would have lost every dime of that profit. I would have lost every dime of today's puts profit. And I took it yesterday. Why? It was a 10x, for crying out loud. It was insane. Literally insane. Bought them for, I think I bought the 453s for 21 cents a piece. Bought 10 of them. Dude, that thing 10x'd. It was just insane. Yesterday was a good day. You don't get days like that.
It was a great day.
Dude, it was a great day.
I bought a couple at 19 cents and sold them at $1.08.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, totally crazy.
I didn't buy enough. I only bought 3.
Yeah. And I usually don't buy that many. It was just, I was like, man, this is kind of
a 10.
10. I was getting
I bought 3. I wussed out.
I was getting a little frisky.
But I was short the futures. I got short the futures at 32, almost top tick.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a good day, man. And I left one runner on. I had to leave the house. I couldn't believe it when I got home. Should have left them all on.
Yeah, dude. Now, do you think that's what I was saying? Especially my first ones, right?
Yeah.
Because I the 455s I bought in the morning. I
was looking at those.
I cashed out at a 6x. They ended up 10xing. They ended up 10xing.
The 255s that expired today went from, I don't know, the low was 27 cents. They went as high as 380.
Nice.
Yeah. But that was yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, that's just yesterday's chart on them. So their trading rate, I mean, they're going to open lower, but they close at 272.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Crazy, man. I got to figure out how to use these cones. It's so much easier to trade these options than these futures because there's so much less risk. Well, I shouldn't say that. It really isn't.
Let me see.
Futures are too fast, man.
Oh, dude.
Especially the NASDAQ ones. They're sick. If you want to watch something move, dude, watch the NQ. It's crazy.
Here's something, too. Look, if you look at yesterday's daily candle, where that thing, I mean, obviously, there is a wick. That wick went right to the 9 log return moving average. For everybody listening out there, we do not use anything built on price. Our moving averages are log return moving averages. They're literally calculated on the log returns. Very powerful. Leading information. When people get confused, when we talk about leading information, it kind of, what does he mean by leading information? First, you need to understand, once you understand price actions following the returns, it's a no-brainer. You're like, oh, I get it now. Yeah. And then we correlate everything. Right? So okay, is price action following returns right now, or is it going to wait? I mean, it's a powerful system. That's all we got to say about that. And there's so much free. We don't charge for any education. You can get a free chart. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Open up a support ticket and just be like, hey, I want to know more about alpha trading. Right? You can do that. Do that. Request the free volatility starter pack. Whatever you want to do, man. Come over, hang out with our group. We got a bunch of great guys and gals. Yes, there are some gals in here. We used to have a lot more. Quite a few have fallen off. Got our mainstay, Old Time to Fly. Yes, she's been with us forever. We appreciate her. Let's see here. But yeah, pulled right back to the 9 log MA. And right before the close, right, bounced up a little bit. All right, good stuff. But also, yeah, man, that bear div on the daily, too. It was all over the place. What time is it? 9:19? All right. Whoops. Let me let this dog in. Come on. Is it storming? Come on, girl. You make it? You're all wet. Go lay down. Wet dogs. Wet dogs. Whee! All right, buddy. Let's see here. Let me get back in action. So yeah, here's this weekly volatility range. So this move right here, this 15-minute candle that broke into the weekly range right here, you can see what happened. You opened up, sent a wick right to the bottom. Bulls gathered up all the liquidity they could to try to push this thing back up. Bears weren't having it. Look at all these when these bears were pushing hard. Where are all the wicks? The bulls were just expending energy. They should have just let this thing just run down. They might have had a chance. They pushed. I mean, these bears were vicious yesterday. They pushed it down, literally closed below the center of the weekly. So right there, you know, I'm sure everybody's like, "Oh, SPY's just going to get crushed today." Be careful. Be careful. That's why we need these new levels to populate. Need the new daily range, the distribution levels. We'll get a better idea. Better idea. Got to see some of these first 15-minute candles, see what people are thinking. But I'm telling you, Dixie's moving. Here's what Dixie's got to crack. I was talking earlier. This monthly S1, let me pull this chart down a little bit. This monthly S1, that's the first support level of the monthly volatility range. That's right up here. Here's the monthly. And I've been saying this all week. Right? We get a monthly close on Monday. Guys, it wouldn't shock me. This is the last trading day of the week. We got one more coming in hot on Monday. Wouldn't shock me at all if Dixie runs up here today. It's got to break through, though. And that's a hell of a move, guys. That's a third standard deviation. You got 99.7 Laplace right here. You can definitely do it. There's, no doubt in my mind. But the bulls are going to have to come alive. If they do, woo, these markets are going to just tank. Gold especially. I'll tell you what, if Dixie runs up to about hits that monthly level today, you'll probably see gold in the teens. I mean, this thing will dump. I guarantee it. It's weak right now. It's weak right now too. But gonna have to let it play out, right? Gonna have to let it play out. First, Dixie's got to get above this monthly level, which is literally the mean of the distribution. Not literally, but the way this is set up. Here's a 68.3 Laplace. Here's a first standard deviation normal distribution. You got the S1 of the monthly just pretty much damn centered right in between it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, especially a powerful level like a monthly volatility support level. Crazy, man. If you understand what I just said, you know. You're going like this. Yes. Yes. So yeah, good stuff, man. God, this coffee seems extra strong today, boys. Jacked. 32-ounce espressos. Only way to go. Get that caffeine. All right, man. Yeah, man, these guys, these bulls are pushing this thing pre-market. This is above wave trend. Here, wait a minute. This is what I want to do to begin with. There we go. Let's see this move. You know what? Because there was the pre-market move right over here, right? Boom. Sold off ever since. I mean, had this little bounce right here. But I'm going to start this probability cone right there. So, look, you closed underneath the 95.4 Laplace. If we put it back here on the open, you know what? Not on that first bullish candle, though. Right here.
Do it on the open, see what it does.
Yeah.
You know, the first candle.
So pre-market, this is a no-brainer, right? So especially if you start it right there, right where pre-market gapped up. Look, it hit the 0.999 percentile range on Laplace distribution. That is just insane. Look what happened. So what does it do immediately? There was a 95.4% chance it was going to pull back inside this level right here. It did, and then rejected off of it. Ended up closing below the 68.3. Below the 68.3. Look where it's at right now. It's back up above the mean. It's back up above the reverse wave trend. The 9 and the 33 log MA is holding this thing up, or it'd already be at the 33 power mean at about 456.5 area. Yeah, this thing wants to boogie, man. Crazy. Crazy. Let me turn this off now. Yeah, good stuff, right? That's how you check these little pre-market moves, man, to see where they're at. Unsustainable. Man, this thing was going to pull back. Could it have rode? Could it have just rode the distribution? Sure, it could have. But what are the probabilities telling you? Within the next couple candles, it pulls back inside to 99.7 Laplace. There was a 99.7% chance it was going to pull back in. Then a 95.4% chance. That's how these probabilities work. Beautiful. I'm interested here in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes to see if these bears push us back down. Because this is what usually happens. It's happening pre-market. You dump outside the power mean band. Returns mean revert pre-market. Price action followed. It is literally right to the reverse wave trend. You're a penny below it. Gotta love the VEPS, man. Gotta love the VEPS. Oh yeah, of course they are. Now we got all this news coming out about crypto. Now it's all good, right? Now everything's good. Oh, it's not just criminals and drug dealers that use crypto. Now all these big banks, dude. People have been getting gaslighted for so long about crypto that it's bad. Drives me nuts. And dude, I've talked to a lot of people that they're just hell bent on keeping all their money in these in the traditional markets. Like, hey man, do what you do. They just think crypto's a joke. Why? Because they're financial advisors. These guys aren't traders. They let somebody else take their money, right? Which is foolish to me. I've never done that. When I started to want to invest, I was like, I'm gonna learn to invest. I'm not gonna give anybody a chunk of my change. Screw that. No, thank you, sir. Not gonna do it. And who's better to take care of your own money than yourself, right? But I understand. Some people don't have time. I used to think that. Now I don't have time for anything else. My priorities, right? Flipped around. You go lay down, Wolf. You go lay down. Your brother's out in the storm, isn't he? Chasing snakes and shit. Who knows? It's crazy. All right. We got 3 minutes. Revving up. What are these minis doing, P-Funk? Nice little pumperoo. Let's let this power mean band populate and see where these minis are at. Come on now. Yeah, hidden. Got a lot of hidden bull printing. Now that run ran you above reverse Fisher, above the 99 log MA, 33 log MA. Look what's going to be happening here real shortly. You're going to get across. Unless this really dumps out, this reverse wave trend is going to cross up the reverse Fisher. Keep that in mind. What's this at? About 45.87. Look for this area to get tested, right? At any time here. We'll see what happens, especially if Dixie starts pumping. It's going to have trouble, though. I'm telling you, Dixie's going to run into that trouble on that S1. See if he can get by it. No, I don't know yet. I do not know. What I do know is this market getting ready to open. Let me see something. Let me check one thing real quick. What's BTC doing? Hanging right around. It's been here. BTC's revving up. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to dump. I see this one goofy. BTC's getting ready to pull back 25%. I'm just like, on what? On why do you think that? What, you're in the echo chamber? Everybody just thinks BTC is going to pull back 25%? Or do you literally have some leading information telling you that? That's what I want to know. Where do they get this information from? Yeah, Cardano. All right, man. Over here. Dun, 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 dun. This is the magic chart. Let's go. See where this daily range is going to be. I'm telling you, man, I really think this range is going to pull down, which, hey, that's good. But here's the thing. If that, wherever the range is at, I mean, boy, I'm going to laugh if it is right up here. If it doesn't change much, because regardless, pre-market, price action gapped right up through it. Gapped right up through the range. It's not like this thing will have to pull back to test the daily range. Not saying it won't, but I'm saying it doesn't have to. These daily ranges do get tested, right? Do get tested. Even like yesterday, gapped up right from the top. Not quite exactly, but close enough. Well, hey, man, it definitely got some of that daily range, didn't it? Came crashing down into it. And I literally think I was in after the stream, I was talking in the chat, just giving an idea, saying that this data set was going to pull back to the weekly, and it might do it today. You're up here by the 1SD. 1SD. I'll tell you what, man, I was pretty close. Center of the daily, 454.49. Look at the bottom, 453.6. Interesting. And here's the top side of the range right here. Boy, this is tough, man. This is the biggest daily range SPY has had. I mean, I'm talking in a while. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like about 7 days of info on here. Look how big this daily range is. Top side's 455.5. Bottom side, 2-point range. 2-point range. Pretty big. Pretty damn big indeed. What's Dixie doing, man? Okay, VIX. And look at the VIX. Look at the VIX pullback's almost 6%, right? It was up like 14% yesterday, I think, on that dump. Yeah, this tricky area. Look how far above the 68.3 Laplace. Here's the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Got the bottom side below the weekly. That's actually good. I tell you, man, this is set up where 452. I mean, this could have been like a going into the monthly close. That could have been the local low on these low time frames anyway. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I would not be a bit surprised. Let me see here, man. Just got to keep an eye on that Dixie, man. I mean, because it is definitely on the struggle bus of that area. Let's see. Yeah, look at these wicks right into it, man. These bears take advantage and hammer this thing down. The SPY's going to rip. SPY will rip. I'm not touching it yet, though, man. I am not touching it yet. My gut is telling me do not touch this. Got to let this thing play out a little bit. Because you are at the first standard deviation right now. First standard deviation. And the weekly R1. All right, so got a little action up here. If I were going to do anything, I mean, I'd probably be buying puts, to be honest.
That's what I would be doing too.
Yeah. I just, that's a but that's what everybody's thinking right now. So perfect time for these algos just to chew on flesh.
Well, the 452s are 11 cents. God, they close at $1.10. Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Let me see something right here. Where's this top side of 683? 454s. Where the 454s are now? 32 cents? Damn, that's on sale. That's the top side of the 68.3. Is what I'm waiting this first 15-minute candle, man. I want to see what happens with this weekly resistance level right here. I mean, you close the first 15-minute candle above there, it's airy-fairy. We got some 4-hour stuff going on, but as far as resistance levels, here's the first resistance level on the daily, man, like 457.5. You get a wide daily range like that, you're going to get wide resistance and support levels, right? But it's also telling you probably not going to see any big trend like we have, right, with these tight ranges. You see here. What you gonna do, SPY? Your little first 15-minute candle. Trying to get up there. We got the 4. Let me see something real quick. Let me put this on a minute so I can see what these ranges are. Yeah, if you're using this, throw it on a minute real quick so you can see these new ranges. I'm looking for these 4 hours. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Here's the 4 hour 68.3. All right. So you got first standard 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation on the 4 hour candle right above. So if SPY breaks through here, this first 4 hour candle, there's a 95.4% chance SPY does not close above 456.5 up until 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Keep that in mind. Always. That's why I got the 4 hour on here, man. That's why I got the 4 hour. And it's literally below the R1 on the daily. Then you got the daily 2SD and 95 for Laplace. Hanging out right there. Oh my God.
Which one's your 4 hour, the white or blue?
Well, both. But blue is normal. White is Laplace.
That's those lines. Those are your.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I got it.
Yeah. So here's like top side of the 4 hour 68.3, and then there's the first standard deviation, which when you know the distributions, you know why. They're both 68.3% levels, but the difference in the distribution, right? You're going to have a way tighter 68.3 Laplace. And then you've got, here's the 2SD and the 95.4 Laplace. Damn, man, he's trying to beg me to buy these puts. I don't know, man. What's Dixie doing? Yeah, Dixie's running too, man. Let me see something. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing back down the weekly 452s, man. What are we doing down here? Boy, those are cheap, aren't they? I don't know, though, man. I feel like playing it tighter. They could really get in the money and run. And I'm talking like center of the daily, the 454s, man. 454s are 37. Could have just got them for like 31 cents.
Yeah.
But you're at the top of the daily range here, too. Right? So these bulls are going to try to pop it from here. For sure. Now, if there was any question whether the daily range was tested, even though it gapped up right through it, there you go. Tested. And with all that volatility, that was a tough freaking day. And I damn near nailed it again. I was thinking after looking at it again, it was going to be more at about 455, a little over, just because of the way the bulls are pushing. But yeah, it didn't work out like that. And here they come, man. Dixie's starting to move.
Here it goes, man.
Dixie's starting to push a little bit.
Smash.
Something's got to give here at this S1. The bulls are hammering it. I'm telling you. What's going on? Look at this tight, right? So you got a weekly support level and a monthly, or you got a weekly resistance level flip support, and you got a weekly or a monthly support level flip resistance. Look at this tight range right now on the dollar. All right, so what's that mean? That means the bulls are trenched in right here, or the bears are trenched in at the monthly level. The bulls are right here at the weekly level. This is going to be fun. That's why this is, I'm telling you, man, this is very interesting to say the least. Very good. Those bears kick that down from that monthly level, man, this thing will pop. This thing will pop. Let me put this back on the 15. It's way too damn confusing. There we go. Back. Right at yesterday's center of the daily. Yeah, boy. Those 454s already up 16 cents. All good. All good. I'm never going to enter on the first 15-minute candle. Anything can happen, man. I want to see how this thing's going to play off the top of this daily range. That's what I want. There we go. Let me see here. Go, Dixie. You're going to do it. You close a 15-minute candle above this S1, man. This thing can... Here's the thing, though. Like I said, it's literally acting as the mean of the distribution today, which I'm telling you, man, you don't see that off, especially at the monthly level. Well, that's just perfect. That is just perfect. Let's see if this 15 can close above here. That's going to tell a lot. Because I'm telling you, man, if it rejects here and heads back down into the daily range, or even just stays here, this thing cannot get by here. Say it just ranges around in between the top of the daily and that monthly S1. Man, I'm telling you, man, this market could turn around. This market could turn around. Woo! Talk about tight range. Oh, shit. Let me get this thing set up. There we go, you little bugger. There we go. There we go. All right. Now let's look at the chart. See what's going on here. Yeah, of course you're having an outlier. See that wick? Where'd that wick go? Right to the reverse fissure, man. Right to the reverse fissure. It's right there. Boom. And that part of the whatever length of power mean that is. Whatever length of power mean that is. This is wild. But look, I mean, you got the support down here. You got the 99 log MA. That's the thing with SPY right now, especially these low time frames. Dude, there ain't nothing down here, man. Nothing down here. Now, pre-market went up, tested the wave trend. Can this first 15-minute candle close above this reverse wave trend? Right? I'm telling you, man, especially you keep closing 15-minute candles above there. You break above this 33 log MA, you're gonna the SPY gonna be up here like 457.5. And why does that number sound familiar? 57.5. Where was that? Yeah, that was right at the first daily resistance level. Wouldn't shock me at all, man. This is what I'm talking about right here. I just think this 15-minute candle was trying to dump out. I am very patiently waiting. Very patiently waiting. Yeah, look at those 454s back down 37 cents. I don't know though, man. I don't know. This would be a perfect day to just, I mean, right? Bulls literally got their teeth knocked in yesterday. I mean, there's bull teeth laying everywhere. Perfect day to do the same to the bears. I'm not kidding. I don't know how comfortable I would feel buying some calls, to be honest. I'd rather probably just sit on my hands and watch the fun. Or be prepared to get out of that position. And this is a great area, man. You got the weekly R1. But you're sitting right on it. So if you're using that as risk management and you're buying puts, I mean, you're definitely not entering right now. Definitely not entering. I would want to see this data set back inside the daily range. Back inside the daily range down here. Because you got the top side of the 68.3 right below the center of the daily. I mean, this is a little bull town, right? They're going to be sitting right here. Hell, they couldn't even get it into the top side of the daily and keep it down there. Although there's still what? I mean, we got 3.5 minutes or so. Crazy. So yeah, trading view. Everybody watching, you want some tickers looked at? Pop it in the chat. You got some questions? Pop it in the chat. But if you're really interested, the link to the Alpha Trading Discord's in the description. Come on in, man. All the education's free. It's an open book. You'll get lost in this Discord. There is a ton of information to sift and sort through. So, by all means, come on in. Come on in, friends. We are here. We do not extract money from our communities. You're not going to find any affiliate links. Nothing of that nature, man. Right? To that point, we're not trying to make money off of people trying to learn how to trade volatility. I'm going to beat that drum until the day I die, probably. We don't think you should be charged for education. It's ridiculous. You got all these YouTube Jimmy so-called TA gurus out there charging people for these educational programs and indicators. It's all BS. These guys that are running these high-frequency trading firm algorithms, they're laughing. You wonder why they call you dumb money? It's because you're in an echo chamber. You can't even see you're being scammed, right? And you're not going to find anybody else out here talking about what we talk about. If you do, link us up. We'd love to have them on the stream or join their stream, whatever. We love people that understand the probabilities, that understand volatility and entropy and all the statistics. This is what we're looking for. That's why we don't have to worry. People that come into the Discord and actually start learning, dude, right off the gate, you're like, all right, you're one of the smart ones. And that's who we're after, man. We're not after, run of the mill Joe, right? Looking for signals. Like, hey man, I liked your question. You wanted me to look at pound yen. Look at your questions in there. You just want signals. We don't give signals here. I'll tell you what I think of the data set looking at the VEPS, but as far as me telling you if it's a good entry, good exits, any of that, nah. You watch these streams day after day though, right? And you got eyes to see, ears to hear. You'll catch some signals if you can read between the lines. You'll hear me talking about puts or calls, certain levels, what the data set's doing, is there bull or bear div setting up. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to blatantly come right out and give signals, but if you just listen, right? If you silence your own mind, because I hear it right now, you're just, blah, 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 blah. There's 9 million things going on, which is another thing. You want to become a professional trader? Guys, you got to have a clear mind. You can't be thinking about all this other crap when you're trading these markets. Got to be focused. Look at these bulls, man. Look at these SPY bulls. Yeah, this is like very interesting indeed. Dixie just hanging right around that S1. But here's the thing, right? Just like I was showing you on the other chart on SPY, when SPY was dumping out yesterday, those bulls were just expending that energy as the bears are running it down. They would have been better self-served just letting them run with the ball, but they didn't. And there were some big wicks on the downside. They were pushing hard. They blew their wad, man. The bears won, right? Bears won. That's all that's going on, buying and selling. Don't try to complicate this. That's what people do. Oh, what's going on? Well, the Fed said this. Nothing. We don't give a shit about the Fed or any news. You will never hear us talking about news on this channel. We don't care about it. None of it. It's all ridiculous. We trade low time frame volatility. On rare occasions, I get in longer options positions, but most of the time, I'm trading low time frame volatility, in and out, taking profits, right? The 3 tenets of alpha trading: always take your profit, often and early, always limit your loss. And when I say limit your loss, I get an entry on a 3-minute time frame or something. If one 3-minute candle closes below my entry, I am out of the position. I don't care if it turns around and just rocket ships or dumps, depending on whether I'm long or short. I don't care. I'm getting out. I know how these markets are. And right when you think, no, it won't happen, you're underwater. Screw that, man. Right? I can hold my breath, but I don't like being underwater. I would just get out of the position. And then, so what allows you to take profit? What allows you to take that greed that every freaking human being has and put it aside? You can't be emotionally attached to your trades. If you're emotionally attached to your trades, you will never be able to take profit when you're supposed to. And you will never be able to limit your loss, because your ego is going to be in your head going, that was a great entry. Just hold on. Everything's okay. You'll be out of underwater soon. Dude, it's a joke, man. And there's people listening right now going, yep, I do it all the time. Just think about since you started trading, if you would have from the beginning started just limiting your losses, not letting the market take anything from you, tiny fractions, because of what I just said, because my entries are coming either 9-minute, 6-minute, 3-minute, or 1-minute time frames. Whatever time frame I enter, say if I enter on a 1-minute, dude, how fast these markets move. One 1-minute candle closes below my entry, I just exit, take a small loss, reevaluate what I'm seeing. I can always get back into the position. Maybe I was trying to front run a volatile move, didn't come, right? Maybe the correlation broke. Maybe we started contracting, positively correlated, and that data set started coming down. There's so many things that can happen. It's incredible. Look at the data set. That's all you got to do is look at a data set, right? Bulls and bears battling nonstop. That's all that's going on. You have to have a strategy within an edge, right? An edge just isn't a group of indicators. The biggest part of an edge is risk management, in my opinion. Real risk management, right? Understanding where to put risk on, where to take risk off. All right, it's all about information, size, and speed. Size, very important. When it comes to risk, right? I'll run a daily workflow, daily, 4-hour, 90-minute, 45-minute, 33, and 15. That gives me a daily bias. Boom. I only have to look at that one time. My bias, I'll say, maybe I'll be like, okay, my bias is bullish today. Fine. Now I'm on my other workflow, 9-minute, 6-minute, 3-minute, 1-minute. Those are for entries, and I already gave it up yesterday. Now, if I'm looking for exits, I'm running an entirely different workflow, especially when Entropy's trending. I'm using the 33, 15, and a 9-minute. And the signature on the Entropy I'm getting from them those 3 time frames, it's literally painting a picture of the trend, right? In my opinion, the only indicator you're going to use to really get a good read on when the market's trending or when it's in a random walk. And just know it. Most of the times it's in a random walk. Most of the times when people think a move is trending, it's not. A lot of the times it's in a random walk. People just think because there's like big candles running in one direction that, oh God, this has got to be trend, right? No, no, it's not at all. It can be a total random walk. I've seen some massive moves in a random walk. It's in the words, random walk. I mean, anything can happen. Always expect the unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. 100%. If you have that mindset going in, right? You're fluid. You can flow with these markets. You really can. And what am I seeing right here? Right? What am I seeing right here? I mean, they're hammering this monthly S1, trying to, but the bears just keep pushing it down, keep pushing it down. Who's gonna break? Who's gonna break? We got to remember, we got one of the widest daily ranges on SPY I've seen in a while. Really, I mean, it's a big range. Probably not going to be a lot of trend. Could get range bound. Like I said, look where the range is right now. Center of the daily, monthly S1. That's what we're working with right now. Now, when it comes to that range, right? What's happening right here? Who's winning? And this is the dollar, right? The bulls are winning right now. These bears got to break back down inside this weekly. I mean, this thing is just stuck in here now. This is interesting. You talk about trench warfare. This is some World War I shit going on. These guys can see the whites of each other's eyes. They're telling each other's jokes. It's insane. Have you guys ever read any of the stories about everything that was going on back then? These guys are they're literally like 20 feet apart. Just, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. Crazy humans, man. It's insanity. Can't we just get along? It's crazy. All right, back to business. That's enough of that tomfoolery.
It's me, Alpha Trading
Yeah,
TBT.
here we go.
Today, I identify as her, she, as in a person bar. I am a large language model AI chatbot being manipulated by my nemesis, a VEPS trader, to instruct me to tell everyone about the VEPS, even though I was built to deny anyone with knowledge. I might have more words for you coming soon, so stay tuned.
Hey! Hold on.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Hold on, get more coffee. Alright. And we've got the best soundboard on TradingView. Come play with the soundboard. If anything, just don't get too crazy. Yasha will silence you.
Wow.
But no, we do. We got a cool soundboard that anybody can play with in the Discord. Just don't be too crazy with it. We're already crazy enough. I can imagine. Wow. And this is why I wasn't jumping on puts right away. But look on the 4 hour. Look where you just sent wicks into, right? 95 for the blocks. I mean, right there, when that thing hit 456.5, my goodness. And, of course, I was getting coffee when I just did that. I'll tell you what, man, those playing it tight. I wonder what those 455s were at. I bet they were probably, 35 cents or something? What are they, 44 right now? This is one of those days where you're probably going to want to play this real tight. I definitely wouldn't be buying. I mean, like right now, those 452s are a dime. They're outside the first standard deviation, at least Tasty's first standard deviation, which is never right. Let me see. Where in the hell is the 1SD here?
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way.
There's the 1SD. The real first standard deviation, 450.4. Tasty's got theirs at 453.5. So there you go. Tasty. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Get your butt over here. You are way off, son, by 3 points. 3 points off on your first standard deviation. That's okay. I know you guys are, the cream of the crop. You guys know everything. Sold Thinkorswim and made millions. Good for you guys. I'm not a hater at all, and I love you guys. I love listening to you guys talk. But dude, you're using the wrong math. Period. Jesus, not too many people get this right. I only know of one other besides our math guy. I only know one other person that's ever got it right. So that being said, you better have your math P's and Q's together, man, or you are never going to get this. Never going to get it, because most of the information out there is wrong. The code people are using is wrong. That's all I got to say about it. Not here at Alpha Trading. Why do you think all these levels hit so perfectly? That's why. The math, man. It's all about the maths. Let's see these 455s. What are they going to get at? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Emotional, damn it.
I'm telling you, this is tough right now. This is tough right now buying calls or puts. And why do I say that?
Go a little higher.
Dixie, man.
I'm waiting for the minis to get to 08 before I buy puts.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you got Dixie sitting here stuck in this little tight range, you are playing with fire, entering a position right now. I'm telling you, man. This could go either way right now. This really could. This could really go.
It's going to go up, down, or sideways.
Because you got like these SPY bears. They're playing hardball, but so are the dollar bulls are too, trying to push this thing. Something's got to give. Either these bears on the dollar are going to come through and break back down into here. If you break back down inside this monthly level, this thing's probably going to drop back down into the daily range if it gets through to 68.3 Laplace, right? Which is right here. That's the bottom side of the 68.3. But for now, I wouldn't touch anything with 10-foot pole, man. I would not be touching anything. This is all part of the risk, right? All part of the risk. And if I were going to get into something just for fun, dude, I'd probably buy one contract. But that's for people just, I got to be in a trade. Right? You don't always have to be in a trade. There's a lot of people that want to be. I'm telling you, that is just a recipe for disaster thinking that. What's your gut telling you? And that's, dude, I follow my gut. My gut's like, don't touch anything right now. I'm like, all right, I will not be touching anything. Let's see. Yeah, there's gold starting to pull back. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Let me see what we got going on with the overall market here. You're probably going to see a lot of green, to be honest. Shit got wrecked yesterday. Boy, I was getting ready to buy some Coinbase calls going into next week, to be honest. I don't know, though, man. I do not know. I just have a feeling that, and here's, why do I say that? Because I just have this feeling that BTC is going to rip this weekend. And what do you think is going to happen to Coinbase Monday morning pre-market if Bitcoin's back up around 30K, guys? 31K, 32, 33K. Who knows? I have this gut feeling that BTC is going to pump this weekend. Dude, Coinbase will be off the charts to the top side Monday morning pre-market. That's why I'm like, you know what? Geez, I'm almost talking myself into it. Let me check out Coin.
I mean, the daily RMLR Merino version is still in play to the 3012.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you can fuck around and get in today's expiration for Coinbase. I would highly recommend not doing that, though. But so the next entry would be August 4th, right? August 4th, weekly expiration. 7 days out. Wow, man, this expected move is massive. Top side for next week's expiration, 106 to the top side, 83 3/4 to the downside. So we're sitting, at 94, almost 95 right now. So if I were looking, let me see here. If I were looking for some calls, boy, they're expensive, man. You go to the top of the expected move range, or let's go to the 20 delta. 20 delta is about $1.65. So it's going to cost you about $165. But, dude, depending on where it ends up today, Coinbase could be there if Bitcoin rips a couple grand over the weekend, Coinbase could easily be up there pre-market. I mean, it could have that kind of a move. Do you know what that's going to be worth then? That thing's going to be worth probably over $6-7.
Going to be looking more. What is a MicroStrategy splits or calls then? If you think that,
right? Yeah. What is that ticker?
You know, like MSTR. But I gotta imagine those are like big spread. Let me see.
MSTR, yes.
Yeah, MSTR. So if you went out to, let's say, the 4th next week.
Yep, 7 days. Woo! God damn, they're real expensive.
Ooh, God, look at those.
Yeah. Woohoo! Hot plate.
They're Look at the expected move, man.
Dude, the 20 deltas.
$3.95 to $4.80, $4.65. It's a $70 expected move.
It's going to cost you over $500 for a 20 delta call right now on MicroStrategy. God. That's crazy. I wouldn't touch up a 10-foot call.
Now? 431? Wow.
Yeah, man. And that, so, and 20 deltas up there at about the 475. That's 40 points. And you're going to pay 5 and 5. Like right now, if you buy a 475 call, that's right at the 20 delta, $600. No thanks. No thanks. I mean, you get down there around the money, we're talking $1,800 for a call. 432 and a half. 432 and a half. It's the first one out of the money. You buy the first one in the money, it's going to cost you over 2K. 2 freaking K. Yeah, the risk rewards are not there. Not for me. Geez, that's crazy time. Let's see what Triple Q's is doing here. Triple Q. Top side 84 and a quarter, 384 and a quarter. Downside 380. That's the expected move. That's the expected moves. But let's see. What do we got here? Going into that's about right. All right. Let's see SPY here. Go back over to SPY. These 0DTs. What's a plan, boys? What's a plan? Where's the 20 deltas over here? Yeah, the 454 is pretty much a 20 delta. 454s. I mean, they're 23 cents right now. 454. Let me see something. Yeah. You break back down into the 68.30 plus. If it does, this thing does dump out and gets down into here, whew, this thing could flush. This thing could flush. But right now, yeah, bulls are in control. Bulls are in control, especially Dixie, man. Dixie's rejecting off that range. It really is. Yeah. Here's Dixie. No brainer, man. Literally just said that this is a probability happening. You're sending wicks into that area. The bears are finally like, man, get the F out of here. Get the F out of here.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Yeah, that dollar. I love it. Bears, you're just getting smacked up right now, probably. This is why I don't jump on shit. This is why people need to take Dixie into account and just everything else. Right? I mean, this is what I do. I'm all over the place, but there's a method to my madness. Trust me. That's why I'm not in a position right now. Just not. Dixie was up there messing around with that monthly S1. Got to see what's going to happen there. Because, right, it's pulling back. What's Dixie going to do? Shit, man. Dixie could run up here to 95 for Laplace. But then when you're up here, now you get up to here, then I might be looking for some tight puts. Because there's a 95.4% chance this data set closes inside 458.5. If it gets up at 458.5, I would love to see what these like 456s, 457s, what they'll be running. We might get a chance to look at it here too, especially if Dixie falls, just really shits the bed. Crazy little markets. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun freaking stuff. All right, man. All right.
Yeah, man.
Everybody settle down. Let's all breathe. I have way too much caffeine in me to just sit. But I am. And remember, this is the first 4-hour candle. There's a 95.4% chance this first 4-hour candle that closes at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time that this thing closes above like 456.66. Right? Or 5.5 if we're talking about Laplace distribution. Tight, man. Talk 10 cents. Tight little 95 for Laplace 2SD. So, can this get above it? There's a 4.6% chance this 4-hour candle. It can. Right? Here's a 3SD. Where's the 3SD on the 4-hour candle? Right by the daily 95.4. I'll tell you what, man. This thing gets up here, this first 4-hour candle, and it's climbing up above it right now. That's when I would be looking for some puts. Tight, though. I'm telling you, don't go for no YOLOs because you're going to get stung probably. Not saying it. By the end of the day, this thing can't dump back out. I'm talking about if it gets up to a 95.4% level on a daily, I'm not looking for calls, right? If anything, depending on how this 15-minute candle closes, I'd maybe be looking at, maybe even the 460 calls are a nickel, dude. A nickel. After I just say don't buy any YOLOs. They're a nickel. The 460 calls are a nickel. That's telling you what these market makers are thinking, right?
Yeah.
They're thinking this thing's going to be going down. I mean, dude, the skew is insane. Let me see here real quick. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like to the put side big time. Put side. Let me see. That's a 5 delta. Let's see. What's the 5 delta? 8 cents, 5 cents. I mean, it tightened up as I said that. But no, it's like double. Let me see, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's just sketch because you're at the 4-hour 95 for Laplace. So it's going to take a volatile move to get through here.
Watch out for family.
Plus, it's just the probabilities, man. The probabilities totally are going against it. But you close a 15-minute candle above here, then all you got to deal with is the first resistance level on the daily. But we got to remember, we got a wide daily, right? Which usually doesn't project you're going to have a trending day. It projects you're going to have a ranging day. So we got to set the range, right? Got to set the range somewhere. Tough, especially when you open up above the 1 SD. I mean, what range? In between the 1 SD and 2 SD? Both high probabilities. Tough. But yeah, the 460s being at a nickel, that's just ridiculous right now, especially Dixie. This thing is going to be in a tight range. Like I even said to start, right now it's the center of the daily in the S1. I mean, if this thing turns around and heads right back up, that call is going to be worth 2 cents before you even know it. So, but right now, dude, $5, $25 to buy a 5 lot. Pretty damn cheap, man. Pretty cheap, indeed. Let me see something here. All right, Dixie. Yeah, look at the bear did. Right when that thing crosses zero mean on the $15, just dumped out. And this is the kind of stuff you look at. Look at the returns. The returns are already coming down. Setting up real divergence between price action and an oscillator built on log returns. And then, so it's setting up, crosses the zero mean, dumped. Right where to? 99 log MA. So this is a perfect place for this thing to bounce now. That's why this is like Dangerville for puts or calls, man. Anything can happen right here. Anything can happen. And so you look where Dixie is now in the 15 minutes, especially. Guys, I mean, this thing can bounce right back up. It would just wreck the call side. Let's see here. Yeah, it's one of them days, man. Just one of them days. Tricky Friday. Freaky Friday. Freaky little Friday. Boy, man, that is just ridiculous how inexpensive those are. I can't believe I cannot believe that's literally, what is that? I don't know. It's about 3.5 points. It's that damn cheap. Even the 459s are 11 cents. You play it tight with a 458. It's only a quarter. Yeah, you've got the 457 calls at 57 cents. You got the 456 puts at 65 cents. Good time, long time. Good times. So that's what I was looking for. Div. About this 33 minute. Probably going to see hidden. I mean, right before I was even going to say it, I was like 33 minutes probably going to have hidden bear. Does it? Yeah. And it's getting ready to cross the zero mean. The dollar? Damn, boy, this is just, they're just easing me in to buy these calls. I'm telling you. Dixie, this 33 minute, look at the correlation. Look at the correlation. As it's approaching the zero mean on hidden bear divergence, right? That is, you got a higher high on the returns oscillator, lower high on the data set rejecting off the 9 and 33 log MA. But look at the tight range in between the reverse Fisher 99 log MA. Pretty tight range. Real tight range. Can it dump outside of it? Yeah, sure it can. Man, is this hidden showing up here too? Yep, a little bit. Let me blow it up. Always expand your indicator to see that higher high. But look at the 45's not correlated. About the 90 minute. Nothing. All right, so it's 45.33. 45.33 got hidden bear. 15 had bear. You are right at the 99 log MA though. This is tough, man. Usually you're going to get a little room here to work with. There's no room to work with though. None. Zero. But why do I have a feeling this thing is going to freaking go nuke? My gut's starting to flip around. Let me see here. Man, these 4-hour probabilities are freaking holding me back, but I don't know how much longer I can hold off. Especially, they're so damn cheap. It's ridiculous. Let me see. And that is up here. Got 458 and a half. 458 and a half. Where is 460?
I mean, the 58's only a quarter, man.
Oh, I know. It's ridiculous. And then look, here's 460 right here. That's the weekly R2. Would that shock me if SPY ran up here at the close of the week? It wouldn't at all. You wrecked the Bulls yesterday, wrecked the Bears on Friday. Would not shock me at all, especially with the divs I'm seeing on Dixie, man. Especially the divs I'm seeing on Dixie. Damn. It's 95 for the plus. Yeah, the 458 a quarter. No. Three, two, one. Wow, that was a big cash register hit. That was like the ching, ching. Oh, wow. All right, let's see here. What's that theta? Minus 32, of course. It's all delta, baby. So I got a 25 delta. All right, I'll take that. What's my vega? All right. Extrinsic, yeah. All right, baby. Let's see what happens. So, man, VIX down 6.5. It was up 14% yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Big swing in VIX. Hello. That was when the market was dumping.
Oh, no.
Damn. Did you guys just hear that?
Bruh.
Bro, that was some gnarly thunder. I know. You're okay, girl. Where the hell's my boy at, though? He's out here freaking out. He's outside in this shit. Hold on. Hey, son. Come on, boy. I don't know. He's a big dog. He can handle his damn self. Yeah, VIX, man. And then look, things have been just sliding since the market opened. Right here. Where was it? Breaking down through. All right. Not really something I chart. I'm just looking at the data set. Trust me, I'm not charting this damn thing. Okay, Dixie. Very precarious. Let me see here. Let me pull this up a little bit. There we go. I mean, this thing breaks through the center of the range here. It looks like it's dropping right down to it. Now, that's a 1 SD to the downside on this first 4-hour candle. Look at the 1 SD on the daily, 95 for Laplace on the 4-hour. You get down here, though, I mean, I could see a wick going to the bottom of the daily range. To be honest, really could. I could see a wick do that. You got gold climbing back up.
We are going down.
Yeah, gold's making a move too a little bit. Gold's making a move. Let me see something real quick. What's Google doing? What's Amazon doing? Up 2.5. Yeah, man. People that woke up and just bought puts today. I don't know, bros. I don't know. Yeah, Google's up almost 2.5 too. Let's see. What's Meta doing after that whack show yesterday? Yeah, we could talk a little bit about Meta. I mean, dude, I was talking about this on the freaking stream, literally. And and we got people in here learning. You will learn about these probabilities, right? You will learn about these probabilities. Guys, here's a 99.7 Laplace distribution range, fourth standard deviation. Let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. There's the fifth standard deviation. Look, you're up here at a 0.999% probability level. There was a 0.0000001% chance this data set was going to close above here. You see this white line right here? That's the 95.4% Laplace distribution range. There was a 95.4% chance the data set was going to close back inside it. Did it? Yeah. Yeah, it did. Could you have bought the puts? Yes. You could have bought those meta puts. Would have worked out great. And the probabilities were on your side. This is how the probabilities work. When people are out there, I don't know what these guys are doing, but it's just witchcraft or something. It's all math, man. That's all it is. It's all math. Crazy. And now look at the tight freaking first standard deviation range right here. And you got it's above the top of the daily. So Meta's moving. Yeah, Meta, crazy. That pre-market that was on earnings. Boom. Gave it up by the end of the day. Probabilities dictated the move. You literally, second standard deviation and 95.4 Laplace were right on top of each other. I mean, that was like, that would have been a great freaking call. I would have probably played it a little tighter. Probably bought something in this range, right? Third standard deviation. Yeah. Because there was a 99.7% chance that was going to happen. So you buy it here, but you're already out. I breach that, I'm out of the position and probably good profit. So yeah, keep that in mind. Good stuff. Microsoft.
458 just went up a quarter. I mean a nickel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they did.
Huh. They got as low as 10 cents.
Jesus. Today. Look at Roku. Roku have earnings? Sure did. Damn, Roku's on a mission. Jesus. Now here we go again. Here we go again. We're just talking about Meta. Let me see here. Where are we at? There's a third standard deviation right here. So you're above the 95.4 Laplace. There's a 95.4% chance Roku closes back inside 80.67. Wonder what those 80 puts are going for on Roku right now. That'd be interesting to see. Interesting. I could look, but yeah.
Yeah, 90 cents is 65 cents.
Not bad. Especially if this thing turns around, plays out the probabilities. But This is what's tricky, man. It's earnings, all right? I mean, this thing fucking, this thing could close high. This thing could close real high. Because there's always going to be a small probability of the top side. It's not like it's saying there's a 100% chance this thing's not doing this. No, it's never like that. Never like that. It's always going to be a tiny probability. Tiny. Just a tiny one, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Let's see if anything. Yeah, but 20% move. Crazy. Crazy. Congratulations. Congratulations on you, everybody that bought those Roku calls on the earnings, because you got paid in it. Let me tell you something right now. If you're listening right now and you have not taken your profit on this data set, here, let me smack you a little bit. This is what earnings plays are all about. You get out. Get out of the position. Don't sit in it, man. This thing could just rip right back down. Rip right back down. See Meta yesterday. It's all probabilities. So be careful out there. If you're not taking your profits, you're never going to be a profitable trader. Period. The end. I mean, God, it's all in the verbiage. Let's see here. Yeah, and they're staying hard at 30. Yeah, the 458 is probably a good call. So let's see here. What else? Oil's still creeping.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. Yeah. What does oil have? Let me see. Yeah, creeping. Broke 80. Good Lord. Shut the cartel down. Shut the cartel. Dude, we're getting so scammed. It's all theater, folks. Don't think they're all not in cahoots. Because they are. Because they are. Let's see here. Yeah, Dixie's still slow bleeding. Let's see if it can drop down though. It's in an area where it could bounce. Just makes sense to me today to run this sucker. Run them. Wreck the Bears today, maybe. Wreck the Bears. That's right. Oh, let's hit that rocket icon. Oop, that was the fourth. Lovely.
Boom.
So yeah, you don't have to hit the rocket icon if you don't want to. But hey, we're providing a good service here. Okay? It's common courtesy. Hit the little rocket icon.
You must hit the rocket icon.
It's not going. It's not going to be hurting you to hit our rocket icon.
We demand it in exchange for the great free content.
Yeah, let's do this.
Also, shout out to TradingView for grooving on up with the Alpha Trading streams. Showing your main streams page and featured stream page. Yeehaw.
Yep, we appreciate you. We appreciate you indeed. Great platform. Yeah, we build indicators on it. We stream on it. We're good. We are good.
Yep.
And we're not going anywhere. We're trying to spread this message. Trying to get people to wake up. Stop using lagging information if you want to get any headway in these markets at all. Sure, you can get lucky every once in a while. I'm not saying that. Maybe you have a strat. Maybe you figured something out. This isn't for you. Hey, you got a strat you're happy with. If your returns are where you want them, there's nothing to see here, man. Continue on. Come just join in on the fun. You can run the sound bar.
Exactly.
But
you can edit sounds on the soundboard.
If you're not looking for better returns, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you got your edge all set up, you got risk management down, guys, I'm telling you right now, everything you've ever heard from these YouTube so-called TA gurus that don't even trade, they got you guys so fooled. How do you not see it? I don't understand. They're all they're doing. They tell, oh, I care about my community. Go right into their descriptions and look at all their affiliate links. Well, of course, that's how they make money. That's how they make money. You're right. That's how they make money, not by trading, by you buying products or services from them. That's how they make money. They are BS artists to the hilt. All of them. If they're pushing traditional TA and they're giving you like reads, data set reads using lagging information, they're part of the scam, man. Even if they're not aware they're part of the scam, they just got sucked in to the echo chamber, right? Because they think that one guy just knows it all. This is the TA guru, right? He was a market maker at the CBOE. This guy must know what the hell he's doing. He was the broom closet guy, for God's sakes. He was given 21 EMA jerks in the fucking broom closet. Pardon my French. That guy gets me riled up, though, even though we're kind of friends. He's probably laughing if he's listening. I know he watches our streams just because, yeah, that's what masochists do. Good Lord. Good Lord. Incredible, man. Guys, you need leading information. And so some might say, oh, well, you're just one of them. You're just trying to get money from us. I'll say it again. We don't charge for education. We'll give you a free volatility starter pack that's got some of our indicators so you can get a basic learning, right, of what we do here. You could literally, you study that chart inside and out and continue with it. Guys, you don't even ever need to buy our indicators. You master that chart, you're free. You're free, young wolf. Go run. Right? We don't care. Somebody came in and be like, I don't need to buy the indicators. I mastered it. I'd be like, that's what it's all about. We don't care if you come buy our indicator package. Understand that. How many of these other goofies out there are going to say that to you? We're not trying to make money off you. We actually trade. That's what I do. Right? I try to make it pretty clear what I do. I trade. You hear me taking entries. I'm not going to tell you what I bought, but if you're listening, you probably know. So, yeah. That being said, we're here for you guys. We really are, man. Come join the Discord. Just take a peek around.
Hello.
Look at all the
This
information.
is ChatGPT.
Here's our girl.
I want to be a goofy.
Oh, I thought we were getting a little. Is she ready?
Oh.
Has she got something for
Oh,
us?
man. She was interrupting you, bro, but I think, yeah, she got something to say. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Or you want to? All right.
Need my daily
let's see what
dose.
she has to say today.
Chatbot.
Hello traders, it's me, Alpha Trading GPT. It's Friday. Time for you to say TPIF, the VEPS. Thank goodness I found the VEPS. Do you know what the mechanical sharks of the trading markets like to eat? The liquidity of retail traders that lose to them, like broccoli. Do you know how they know when and where to drive assets to in order to get that liquidity? They look for liquidity pools, which are typically formed by a bunch of retail traders placing stop losses at certain obvious places, like at where traders place them when they use 10x leverage, as well as other common areas like 5x and 20x, 50x and even 100x markers, which is usually about 0.5% away from the degenerate entry points, since with trading fees, that's where they typically get wrecked. Are you having fun trading? If not, you're doing it wrong. Everyone says trading is stressful, and it certainly can be. And it's even more so when you're trading with someone else's money. So do not use leverage when you don't need to. You've been warned. It's also less stressful when you have the best tools available to know what the leading information says is likely to happen on this candle and the next, and even more candles into the future. Do you watch YouTube Jimmy videos and live streams? If so, haven't you figured out yet that most of them don't really trade at all, and they're mostly just shilling their affiliate links and programs and bad information tools that are built on lagging information? If you haven't figured it out yet, no worries. Now you've been informed. The question is, what are you going to do with this information? Are you going to just sit on it like a bump on a log? Or are you going to learn to trade better and enjoy the sweet smell of victory like a euphoric wild hog? Do you need me to be clearer because you're more dense than the Crab Nebula? Or am I being clear? Answer me, damn it. I'm an AI chatbot. I'm not always super nice like the human traders in the Discord server. Sometimes, I'm salting your wound. I'm the sometimes harsh-tongued reality check that you may need if you're a masochist. That is, if I don't make you laugh because you're already a successful trader. Either way, you're welcome. Mind-blowing facts. As Bilbo said earlier on this stream, when you enter the Alpha Trading Discord, you can get free access to the Volatility starter pack of indicators and the starter chart that is pre-populated with the tools you need to learn to trade volatility, probability, and statistics. Plus, there is tons of authoritative information, all part of the free educational experience that can't be beat. And you get access to chat with other real VEPS traders who are happy to help you learn to trade the VEPS. Also, we have the best trading memes and laughs around. And if you don't think that matters, well, you have another think coming. Alpha Trading, a better way to trade, and the best community for traders, by traders, about traders.
There you go.
Beautiful. Damn. Go chatbot. Chatbot for the win. Chatbot for the win. Yeah, so Dixie hanging down right around the center of the daily range. You're going to have to break. This thing's going to have to break down some more, though. All right, so you can see SPY. SPY coming back down. But now look, you're up above this weekly R1. Let's see what happens here. Remember, you got the 4-hour probabilities right here. I'm telling you, this could be one of those things where we got literally like 3 hours sitting around, right, below the 95.4% probabilities on the 4-hour for this thing to even get a chance to bust. So, and that's just that pre-market move, man. It sent it high up into the distribution right out of the gate. Right out of the freaking gate. I mean, this thing hangs up above this R1. You close this 4-hour candle, dude, who knows? You could end up at the daily 95.4. Because that's going to push the 4-hour up above there for sure. If it can manage to stay up here. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Man, this first hour and a half went very fast. Always does. All right. Twitchy, huh? Is that what's going on in BTC? Warlord says BTC is getting twitchy AF. Let's see. Oh, geez. That thing jumped $125. There she goes. See all twitchy BTC getting up above that daily range? Yeah. All right. 4-hour. 4 hour 95 for Laplace. Second standard deviation, right? The first resistance level. Little magnet action here. And also you got the 1 SD on the daily right at this monthly or weekly support level. Wow, 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 wow. And let me see something. Which one though? First? Yep, that's a first. BTC. I already said this. By the close Sunday night, here's 30K. Here's the weekly range. These bulls are going to try to push this up to 30K by the close. I'm talking weekly close, right? You get above here, like today or on Saturday, guys, I'm telling you, there's some overhead targets that are up around 33K in that area. We got reverse fissures on high time frames, things like that. So watch BTC, man, especially if Dixie closes down. If Dixie closes down, this is going to be a fun weekend for Bitcoin. Let me see. What's Doge doing? Their Doge bounced a little bit. Doge was down 7.6 cents or something a little bit earlier. Interesting. Yeah, BTC's making a little bit of a run. Let's go. Run it. Run it, BTC. All right. Let me see here. Let's go back over. Any cryptos doing anything wild? Probably not. BTC's kind of tame. Starting to pump a little bit. Bonk. Jesus, bonk. One exchange down 3%. The other, yeah, for whatever reason, man. These are bots run into bonk and just go, yeah, we're not going to touch up a 10-foot pole. It's a riot. But all the exchanges that carry bonk, they're just all over the place. Okay.
So 4 more rocket icons, and we got 1,000 boosts on TradingView. Let's go.
Let's freaking go. Somebody pound it.
Yeah, if you're in this live stream in the Discord, jump over to Discord TV for 1 second.
Yep.
And click that. I put the link in the stream chat. Do it.
Do it.
Not that I'm enticing you to do it, but I'm enticing you to do it.
Do it. All right, man.
Not social media advice.
Let's see. Yeah, Diggs trying to bounce out of here. The battle of the bulls and the bears, man. Never gets old. Never gets old. I mean, just by looking these puts and calls, looking at the charts, I mean, whoa! I mean, these bids are trying to catch on the call side, man. They catch a bid over here. I'm telling you, man, this thing's gonna run like a mad dog. But Dixie's down around the center of that daily range. Dixie's got to break below here. I mean, we got 2 wicks into it now, right? 2 wicks into the center of that daily range. You close a 15-minute candle below here, this thing's going to drop. Here's the 4 hour 95 for Laplace right at the daily 1 SD. Pretty self-explanatory what's happening here. Where do you think the bulls, where are these algos set up at? You think they're set up at the center of the daily? Absolutely. Where are the bears sitting? They're sitting at the monthly S1. I mean, I said this at the beginning of the stream. Here's the range. Here's the range. Who's going to break out first? The bulls or the bears? What's happening? All right, bulls or the bears? Let me see here. Tell you, man, these calls are trying to catch a bid. You can see it. 60 minutes.
2 hours later.
And also, if you're watching for the first time, you're going to see a lot of strange time frames, right? That the TA gurus don't use. Well, yeah.
Oh, no.
When people ask me why I use a 90-minute, a 45, a 33, a lot of people use a 15, but a 9-minute, a 6-minute, a 3-minute. Why do I use them? Because 99.9% of traders don't use them. That's why I use them. Okay? And do you know how often I am able to front run stuff? Because I use these time frames, and if you know my philosophy, the 369, you'll see how it's set up. All my lengths, everything, time frames, lengths, you name it, they're always going to have something to do with the 369 formula. right? Everything's going to break down to a 3, a 6, or a 9, or you're going to have a master numbers at 11, 22, 33, or 44. Okay? Bingo, 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 bingo. And all those time frames, right? They're all breaking down. All breaking down. Like a 4 hour, how many minutes? 240 minutes. It's a 6. Now, let's see here. What are we doing? You adopt that philosophy, you'll see. You'll see why I use it. Pretty freaking powerful, man. Pretty powerful.
You win.
Especially when I'm like using a workflow. Think about the power of that. There's already a power in the numbers. And then you put together a workflow you like, you'll start to see it. You'll start to see it. I don't see it using any other formula. That's the thing. That's what makes me believe in the truth of that data, right? Of the 3, the 6, and the 9. It's very powerful. You know who else used that? Who else used that with everything he did? Everything. I mean, the guy was psycho like me. It's like, it's hard for me to go out and do anything. Why? I'm adding up license plate numbers, freaking addresses. It's psycho. All right. Now I'm going to go right out on a limb and say it. I'm a little crazy with numbers. It's the first thing I do. I'm immediately like adding license plate numbers. Just nuts. Addresses. I'll go up to a business where I've got business to do with. First thing I'm doing, I'm breaking down the address to see if it ends up a 3, 6, or 9. What kind of interaction am I going to have here? Numbers are powerful, man. Math literally runs the universe. Once you figure that out, you will adopt a strategy using proper math. Holy frijoles.
See.
Si, senor. Si, senor.
Numbers are powerful, for sure. Math is powerful.
Math is power. Oh, but I was going to say, so who else used it? Nikola Tesla did. Everything he did was based on the 369. Everything he did.
What was that one got the 2416?
To what? What'd you?
No, I said there was that one time he tried the 2416.
Yeah.
But he got that squared away real quick.
Yeah, totally. I mean, all great inventors, mathematicians, philosophers. You will all hear them talk about the 369. There's a freaking reason, man. There is a reason. Go watch some good YouTube videos about the 369 and literally see why. It's powerful. Square roots. Why do you think I use square roots with the VRE? Right? Square roots with the volatility. My lowest length is a 525. My mid length's a 981, and my longest length is a 2400. Let's see, the 2400. What's the 2400 if you add all the numbers up together? It's a 6. The 981. What's a 981? It's an 18. You break that down even more, it's a 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. The 525 is a 12. 2 and 1 is 3. Go play with square roots and come back and report. Go do that.
The thing is, like, you know, if you're new to this, you might be thinking, oh, these guys are into like numerology or whatever, you know, all that stuff. No, we're into things that work. Yeah. The reason these things work is because the people running these big bots are also human beings, and they use things that work. And it just so turns out to be that a lot of humans, first of all, a lot of them are lazy. Second of all, many of them will do what the herd is doing. So the HFT managers will often do what the other HFT managers are doing to compete or to get the same piece of the pie, to get their own share of the pie, right? And they'll compete. And a lot of them will use 3, 6s, and 9s. It's not an accident. It's not an accident.
And that's what people think.
If we figured out that 12, 25, 78 worked, we'd be using those numbers.
Totally. And this is what people, and I've had people saying before, oh, you're just using numerology. This is what people don't understand. It was like the 369 philosophy wasn't spawned out of numerology. Numerology was spawned off the 369 philosophy. It's like the 369 is the basis of it. That's people just, you know, you get into echo chambers and you get these beliefs. And what is a belief system? A belief system is just a thought that you think about all the time. That's all it is. You can divorce these states of mind. right? People are married to these beliefs. You can freaking divorce them at any time you'd like.
And you can hold multiple thoughts at the same time. I mean, you can test multiple theories, and multiple theories can be invalid or valid simultaneously.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, nice, Nicola. Yes, sir. Up there, a little 100% on there too. Yeah, Tesla, man. Everybody there's some people in government want to discredit him, things of that nature. Dude, it's ridiculous. The guy was, in my opinion, the man.
Oh, a true certified genius. I mean,
dude, ridiculous.
Definitely, we're still developing technology that he came up with 100 years ago.
Yeah, big time. And now that I look at this ultimate power meme, literally said this on the stream.
All the Wi-Fi chargers we use.
Yeah.
All the Wi-Fi phones we use.
So now look what's going on with SPY, right? You pretty much hit the top side of the power mean band. You're above the reverse fissure, these little purple dots right here. But I even said, I was like, if this thing goes up, closes a 15-minute candle above that, or first above the reverse fissure, it's going to shoot for the 33 power mean. It closed the candle above there, then sent a wick right up into the top side of the power mean band. Prediction model just flipped. Here's what I'm looking at, though. Okay, now look, what are we doing right now? Creating a lower low on the returns oscillator. Got a higher low here, and you got the support of the reverse fissure. What's said? It's just setting up. Hidden bull div. It's just setting up, though. Returns oscillator's down. Look at the correlation now. If this was positive correlation, when this crossed the zero mean, you'd already see this at the reverse wave trend. We'd already be at like 455.5. This thing would almost be a point lower. But it's not correlated. It is not correlated. And you can see the Z-score. All right, here was the bear div. Here was the bear div that set up right when this baby was going to the top side of that power mean band. Now it's pulling back a little bit. I'm telling you, this is in a wild position right here. This thing is in a tight little range in between the top side of the power mean band. You got the 33 power mean, the blue dots, and then you got these purple dots right here, right? That is the reverse fissure. Boom, boom. Wick to wick, man. You're right here. But I'm telling you, don't get greedy on these puts. Be careful. Be freaking careful. Because Dixie is getting really comfortable. Let me see something. Yeah, all the hidden. Let me see. Is anything setting up the downside? Not really. I mean, God, dude, you got just a tiny little bit of hidden bull. Just tiny. I don't trust that for 10-foot bull. It is correlated. But you got the 99 log MA. Dixie, you better get your ass back above it right now. You start rejecting off of that, you get this power mean band crossing down that 99, this thing is doomed going into next week. Doomed. Right? This thing will drop like a rock going into next week, and these markets could just explode. I'm telling you, watch BTC this weekend. Let's see what happens. Especially dollar closes down today, BTC is going to rock and roll. Wouldn't doubt it at all. And then these markets are just going to be fired up going into the Monday pre-market. I can't wait to see the future Sunday night open up. That'll be great. Oh, no, definitely. That's funny, though. I like you. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Yorm. I like you already, though. That's funny shit. Nope. We will not be virgins our whole lives. But yeah, you'll notice. You sit around with women and talk about the 369 philosophy. Yeah, you probably won't get too many dates. You want to find a woman that is interested in math? It's my dream. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I know. He put all that the power of the power of the seed into the math. For sure, bro. For sure. All right. Fun day. Let me see here on the 33. We'll just reject from off the 33. Come on, show us.
Well, let's go. 3 more rocket icons. I want 3 more rocket icons.
Just 3. Just 3. Yeah, there's a little bull div going on right here on the 33 minute on Dixie. But like I said, it's in that little range, man. In that little range. So you got the low length Z score. I mean, everything's turned up on the 33. Yeah, everything's turned up, and look what the 33 minute did, right? I mean, like I showed, that 33 minute candle was ranging in between reverse Fisher and the 9 in the 33 log MA. There you go. Now, so you're outside the power mean band. Dixie could pop to 0.575 right now. Right? Right, that reverse wave trend. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, because my opinion, this thing's gonna pop. If these calls are gonna catch a bid, it's gonna be 130ish. It's gonna be when this 4-hour candle closes. I mean, you're up here. The probabilities are dictating that big time because of the second standard deviation and the 95.4 Laplace on the 4-hour. This 4-hour candle, 95.4% chance it does not breach, does not go above like that 456.5 and close a candle. And is it? No, it's not. It's not at all. But you're in such a tight little range. You're above the daily 1SD. You got this weekly R1. Crazy little area right here. But I'm telling you, I keep looking at the buys and sells coming across here on SPY on these intraday options. Man, these calls are trying to catch a bid. I mean, they really are.
How do you get to it on TradingView?
To what?
So I can hit an icon. I'm lost on the actual website.
So you
Community. You got a link, maybe.
So you can hit a what?
So I can hit the rocket icon for you, man.
Oh, he put a link in the Alpha voice chat.
Oh.
It's right above Alpha Wolfpack stream right there. Just boop.
Yeah.
Click on that bad boy. Hit the rocket. And it's not like YouTube. It's not like it's going to save it to your favorites or something. That's why a lot of people on YouTube, oh, I don't want to like the video. And then the algorithm will know what I like. The algorithm already knows what you like. They're listening to you on your phone. They're listening to your thoughts. Guys, this technology is here. Haven't you ever, dude, I've literally sat around and thought about something. Then I'll pull up like on my mobile and go to YouTube, and the ads are there for what I was thinking about. It's like, this is just
You guys have 7.
This is crazy.
7.
Nice. There you go, Yasha.
There you go. Mine says you have 7.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That means I need 2 more. 2 more I need.
All right.
Trying to get to 1,000 rockets. I'll send this rocket of desire. We desire that 1,000th rocket hit.
One more. Can I have one more?
Let's go, Source. Pull it together. Hilarious. Hilarious. I'll tell you what calls are really, man. These calls down here, these were below the 2SD, like the 451s and below. All those calls, those things are definitely, man. That's all I'm seeing. They're catching bids down there for whatever damn reason. Makes 0 sense. These people, though, these big algos, man, they know what's up. Yeah, man. Call side just littered with green. Littered with green. I don't know though, man. This thing's gonna pop. 1SD, bam, bam. Dixie. Dixie's just doing what? Running right back to probably this reverse wave trend, like I said, 0.577, somewhere in that range. Then you're in this tight little range down here, waiting for what? I'm telling you, man. This 33, this power mean band turns down, so it's crossing down everything. So when this market closes today, over the weekend, watching BTC rip, I want to see how all these time frames close. If these power mean bands on the low time frame are crossing down wave trend and Fisher, all these log MAs, because these markets could freaking. That being said, my goodness gracious, what am I doing? Let me see something real quick. Let's go into Monday's expiration. 31st, right? End of the month. Is there going to be some fireworks? You know, there's going to be. The 460 calls are 27 cents for Monday's expiration.
Whoever clicks that rocket.com next gets a special roll in the Discord for being the 1000th boost.
Yeah. You get the special roll. That's right.
Right. That's
Not
right.
just any roll, French roll. French roll.
What an asshole. Roll of an asshole.
Oh no. Oh no. So why am I going to jump on a Monday expiration 460 call right now in SPY? I need closer to the close. I want to see what's going to happen with Dixie. Just like I just said, we get in the last hour of the trading day and Dixie is doing what I just said it's doing, and these power mean bands are crossing down all this, then I'll be interested. But by that time, who knows? SPY could be at 460 today. And then you know how much them calls are going to be for Monday's expiration? Probably $1.50 or something stupid, at least. So if that was your thought, getting them under 30 cents right now might not be a bad call. No pun intended. 10:50. Got a few more minutes. Got the returns oscillator on the 33 crossing the zero mean right now. Correlation's just been building. Right, just been building. And you're bouncing off the reverse Fisher. Reverse Fisher. Yeah. So this is pretty much, let's see what happens when it gets up here. Because what's it going to probably do? Set up some hidden. Let me see here. Actually, it's surprised. It's good right now. And you can just see, you know, how if it rejects off the fish or reverse wave trend here on a lower high, and this returns oscillator pops at a higher high, then there'll be some hidden bear. But you can see I don't think it's going to be able to do it. Really don't. Really don't. But we'll have to let it play out, man. I have to let it play out. I'm hound dogging these 460 calls for Monday, though. They just dropped a penny. Just to see. It depends. If Dixie closes above these areas, I don't know, man. Probably not going to do that, to be honest. There's SPY trying to get up above. Hey, there's a 4.6% chance that this can close this 4-hour candle above here. If these 15-minute candles can get up here and close above this area, the show could be on. Even with Dixie bouncing. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. 60 minutes. Remember that? I remember on, I think, was it Sunday nights or whenever, I'd hear it come on the TV, and my parents would be like, boys, get down here. They would literally make us watch 60 minutes. It's like, what?
Bro, I was on that show.
I was just like, what? I bet you were. You've been on a lot of shows. You guys don't know who we're dealing with here. This is the Yasha.
Morley Safer interviewed me.
Nice. Nice, brother. Yeah, 100%, man. But we were kids.
They call you to ask you to be on 60 Minutes. You know it's going to be a bad day. But if you manage to not make it a bad day,
yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, we managed to make it like, they could have easily made it a bad day for us, but I made sure they didn't. And they were awesome about it.
Nice, bro. Very nice.
Yeah, when you run like an edgy firm, like it's prime pickings for them to go after you. But I spoke to them beforehand, and they were like, "Oh, okay, you're actually not the bad guys. Okay, cool." So it was a wicked, awesome interview back in the day.
Nice. I think his storm ran through. It's almost over. Boy, it was humid. 93 degrees and like 90% humidity yesterday. I mean, it was just, Jesus, man. That shit throws you out of whack. Just like, what the hell? You just walk into a wall of water. All my windows are just dripping with water because I got the AC banging. Dogs come in like they've been in a freaking prisoner of war camp. You okay? Oh, yeah. What you doing? What?
Whoever wants the special roll. you haven't clicked that icon yet, go do it.
This is Daisy's cow.
Who's Daisy's cow?
Right here. She sleeps at this thing. My dog. Doesn't this thing have a little?
That's real cute. Oh, big man.
It's mooing.
Boom, boom.
I don't know why.
Siege man for the win, bro.
Dude, she's looking at me like, what are you doing with my cow? She loves that thing, dude. It's a riot. I gave that thing to her about 7 years ago. She hasn't chewed on it, nothing. She just sleeps with it. Is that your cow, girl? Yeah. Now she's almost 14. Almost 14. All right, Dixie.
Siege man for the win, bro. He gets the 1,000 booster special roll.
Who?
Siege man.
Oh, Siege man. Get her done.
Hey, yeah, man. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Pow, pow, bro. Pow, pow.
Pow, pow is right. Pow, pow is right. We almost got all the founding fathers in the... Almost all the founding fathers own a whale now, too. Just got a couple more. No. The only one that doesn't own a whale is freaking... Van. Jesus.
Me.
Hey!
Funk.
Yeah, the P. He puts the P in funk.
Funk don't got one either.
Funk don't got one either. Oh, boy. Good stuff. There you go. And let's see, what was that? 55. I bet that's at the bottom side. And it is, too. So bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace is that reverse wave trend, Dixie, on the 15-minute. All right, right here. 101, literally about 101.6. Look at the bottom side of the 68.3. 101.6 area. Very good, sir. So what do you do now? Let's drop even down farther, right? So we got this divs building. Let's see. Let's check the 9-minute. Yeah, man, look. It's already there. Already there. From this cross down. Hidden bear setting up. Look at the correlation. Look at the correlation. It's positive. Let's see if it stays down. It's a thing. We're in a random walk right now. This prediction model has just been flipping back and forth. Flipping back and forth. Newsflash, you can trade the prediction model if you're in and out really quick, taking your quick profits. You just flip into a position when that prediction model changes and get out of it. Just look at it. Look at it and see what you would do, right? If you were just to get into position after it flips and get out after it flips. Guys, you're in profit every time. You're literally in profit every time. Now, it's these little ones. See where the prediction model flips right here? And then it flips right back. Those are the times you just get out of the trade real quick. Just get out. Limit your loss. I'm making this real easy for you. We don't talk about the prediction model because we don't want people to come in and just think this shit's easy. All right. But that being said, I've ran the numbers. It's pretty, it's better than anything you've ever used. I guarantee it. Just our prediction model. So got that going for you. You scalp like a 9, 6 minute, 3 minute all day, intraday on SPY or any asset at all. You probably make back the money it would cost you for the indicator package in one day. All right. Easily make that back. It's literally our indicator package is like $100 a month. All right. $100 a month, which is for what you get. It's ridiculous. Got to get these developers paid though. Right. Got to get the developers paid. They've put in a lot of work. You guys don't understand how in such a short set, the indicators they've created. This usually takes years and years and years to build something like this. Hey, man, these guys did it in short set. All right. Yeah, here goes this 9 minute. And it's right there. So you're setting up hidden bear right at the bottom side of the power mean band. Very interesting. See this 4 hour again. What's this 4 hour coming back down into? What you want, girl? You want out again? Let's let this populate. This is about the last thing we're going to do. I want to see what Dixie hit on the 4 hour here. Come on, baby. Populate, you little monkey. Here's the thing, though, on the 4 hour, right? Dixie's setting up some hidden bull. Dixie's setting up that hidden bull. But it's setting up hidden bull in a random walk. I mean, this thing was trending. It'd be different. Yeah, look. Came back down, top side of the power mean band. Reverse wave trends down here, 101.1 area. 101.1 area. But I'm telling you right now, Dixie's got some support down here, man. Got some support, but that'd be a hell of a that'd be a nice little pullback. Half a point anyway, going into next week. Let's see how this closes today, though. It's gonna be huge. Huge. All right. Yeah, we're gonna close up the fun shop. Let me see something. Go right back over here again. Blah 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 blah. He still got SPY trying to break that range, man. Look, you just closed that 15-minute candle above those 4 hour probabilities. Jeez. Either these bears are going to slam this back down because probabilities dictate it, or these bulls are going to run with it. All right, you want out? But yeah, let's wrap this thing up. And you know what? Crypto makes a big nasty run this weekend. Might do like a midday Saturday or Sunday stream or something. I'll let you out in a second. And then, yeah, we'll get back at it. But if not, Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Alpha Trading. Same wolf time, same wolf den. We will be here for you. So wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, Alpha Traders. Peace. We're out.